It's Sunday morning, and our gospel reading has a number of parables for us to consider today. This is Roger from the MSC Mission Office, and you're with Mission Alive. Some time ago, I had misplaced something, and it was something that was in a blue package. So I was looking everywhere for that blue package. I looked in my room, I looked in the office, I looked here and there, I looked everywhere. And of course, when I found it, it was actually in a red package. So sometimes we're looking and we can't see what's in front of us. Today in the parable, a couple of parables, we have a number of people finding things. A treasure in a field, a merchant looking for fine pearls, a dragnet in the sea looking for good fish as opposed to bad fish. So people looking for something. And sometimes I think I've been looking my whole life for something, and I'm not too sure if I've found it yet. But the thing with the parable, when they did find what they were looking for, they rejoiced. And it was really something in their life. So we are all looking for something. Sometimes the something is a someone. And I remember many years ago, a girl that I knew, out with a group of her friends, and boys and girls, and there was this new guy there. She took one look at him and said, "That's my man." And she's still married to him. So we're looking for something and then we find it. This is like, as Jesus puts it here, the kingdom of God is like. These days we speak more of the reign of God, since kingdoms are something of the past. The reign of God, where God's law and God's love is followed. That's where the reign of God is. And it's something we can discover. Maybe it's something we discover all of a sudden, like in these parables. Or it might be something we discover over time. And when we find it, the trick then is to follow it. When these people found what they were looking for, they grabbed it with both hands and they changed their lives. So if we find the reign of God, if we find where God is, if we discover God, if we discover Jesus Christ, then we commit ourselves and we follow where that leads us to. As I said recently in a conference, one man said about people not going to church, "We've got to get them back into church." And I said, no. First, we have to get them to know Jesus Christ, to believe in Jesus Christ, and to accept Jesus Christ. And then they will come to church. But recently, again, a woman I was talking to has two grown-up daughters, and I've known this, a lot of young people are very idealistic. They will fight for any cause. They will sacrifice themselves for the better, to improve society, to help people. Now, it seems in that they haven't yet found Jesus Christ. Certainly they haven't found the church. And that's a mission. We have to, often the church is not enticing people, is not attractive to people, particularly young people. We have to find a way to make it attractive, to reach out to these people and to make the church a home for them. Otherwise, as we all get older, there'll be nobody in church. There's a mission for us to follow. And it's a mission for all of us, those of us who believe. So there's the mission, to find something, to find a